So in this video, I'm going to use simple price action strategies to raise this account. So make sure you stick around to the end of this video so that you can master the concept of raising an account using price action strategies. You can join my Telegram channel for free signals and free mentorship. Don't forget to create an account using the link in the description box below and stand a chance to get a giveaway. So without wasting much of your time, let's jump right into it. So as you can see, I've already bought in a drift switch index 20. So this is the kind of chart that only supports very small accounts. So I'm going to start with this the drift switch, and let me explain to you how I managed to see that the market was going to buy. So first of all, as always, you always draw the lines of confluence, that is the major areas, that is the support and the resistance. These are created by the lower highs and the higher lows. So at this point, the market is currently at a lower low. This is the point where the market is going to do a little bit of a retest, whereby the bulls are going to take power. But however, there are other things that we have to consider, like for example, the support line that I've just drawn, that is marking a channel that was being respected over a period of time. So this marks a falling wedge. So as I always say in my videos, falling wedges, I usually use the trend line analysis, or you can trade the breakouts. So at this point, we are currently trading inside the trend, that is the market is going to buy. But however, since we have a small account, we cannot hold that long and we cannot execute a lot of positions. So this is as much as I could execute. Any movement down, it means the market will blow, just like what has happened right now. The market has blown, but however, I'm going to show you that I was correct. As you can see, the market jumped very high, but then since the account was very small, I couldn't hold because there was a wick, as you can see at that point. So this is it. Sometimes even if you're correct, you always blow. And then I funded another $55.75. So I'm going to trade this $55 account to at least 1,000. So now we have visited the volatility 10 once again. So let me break it down for you guys. This is how you can simply make your analysis in the forex market by putting the first two areas of confluence. So this guides you to make sure that you are trading according to the major areas of confluence that might affect your trade. So after putting these two lines, you always put a trend line that marks where the trend is going. So as you can see, this is an uptrend. So if you are to make any trading decision, you should know that whether you are trading at a reversal or a continuation. So these two things are very important to note in your day-to-day trading. So as you can see, at this point, the market formed sort of a Quasimodo. So this one is a different type of Quasimodo, whereby the market forms a higher high and then breaks it to the upside, creating a new higher high. So at this point, it goes back to retest that higher high and then continues going down. So I'm just going to execute the market. Hope I have explained enough so that you can understand. So this is how it's done. So I'm going to add more positions so that I can collect as much profit as I can get. So I have executed the market. Let me see how much I can get from this one. Please do not forget to create an account using the link I'm going to put in the description box below and stand a chance to get a giveaway or to enter the mentorship program or the signals program. So as you can see, I've maximized. I am in $55 profit. So the account is doubled. So at this point, you can choose to leave the market because I have already doubled the account. So now I am in 115. And let me see if I can get more trades. So I'm going to visit volatility 100 1 second. So this one is quite tricky because it's not that volatile, so you have to put a lot of positions in order to collect adequate profit. So the formation of this one is quite simple because it's more like a head and shoulders that is marking. So I'm going to draw the line or the shadow zone that is marking the shoulder line. So this shoulder line helps you to identify the point where the bears will be powerful. So at this point, it means that if the market is to reach that point, it will be very powerful. But however, there was another trend that was formed in between those lines. As you can see, the arrow is showing that the market is supposed to go to that shadow zone, but however, there are other things that you have to consider. For example, the trend line that was formed immediately, that I'm drawing right now. So as you can see, there was a breakout to the upside. So after this breakout, the market cannot continue going up. It has to come back with a retest so that it goes back up. So what we have to do right here is we have to certainly draw the lines where the market might be headed. So right now, after the breakout, there was a confluence where I've put the shadow zone. This is where the market is going to start its retest and then goes back into the trend and maybe go up as marked by those arrows. So we're going to trade that reversal. So as I have said earlier, it's your choice to know that you have to trade the reversal or the continuation. So right now I am in $255 profit. This is a lot because I actually forgot that I was in a trade. The market shouldn't have broken to the downside as it has done right here, and as you can see, it is now trying to correct and come back into the trend. So this was kind of a mistake. However, I was lucky enough because the trade was correct, but I should have exited very early. So as you can see, now we are in $365 profit. Let's visit volatility 100 again after some days and see if we can get another trade from it again. So this is kind of simple. Let me break it down for you. First of all, we draw the shadow zone that is marking the lower lows that were created. So these two lines mark sort of a cup or a double bottom. So we all know how to trade double bottoms, don't we? If you don't know how to trade double bottoms, I'm going to put the link in the description box below. You can find one of my videos that will explain thoroughly how to trade double bottoms. But however, there were other things in consideration, as you can see right now as I'm putting the line. So this is what we call the fair value gap. I'm also going to do another video explaining the fair value gap. So this is a point where the high of this first candle and the low of the third candle. So this point is a point of confluence whereby the market cannot just break down or is faced with a little bit of challenge before it does anything else. So at this point, the fair value gap is affecting the market, as you can see. So what we have to do is we have to see if that fair value gap is going to be broken down. So if it's being broken down, it means that the bulls are being overpowered by the bears, so the market is going to sell. But however, if there was a bounce back, it means that the market is going to buy. So as you can see, now I've executed the market. I'm going to sell, as you can see. So after selling, we have to wait because the market broke to that downside after the fair value gap. So it means this fair value gap was not powerful enough to keep the market above it. So after it broke down, it means it is going to sell for a long period of time. So fair value gaps are very powerful. As you can see, I've made $800 with a $300 account. This is a lot. You can always use the fair value gap in your day-to-day trading. I'm going to continue holding and see if I can maximize. Right now I'm in 4,200. This is a lot. So this is how you trade the fair value gap. You can always maximize. I'm also going to do another video explaining the fair value gap so that you guys can thoroughly understand and you can use it in your day-to-day trading, right? So right now it's actually time to exit the market and maybe do a little bit of a withdrawal. One of you guys asked me to do a withdrawal, so I'm going to show you after I've withdrawn so that you guys can believe. So as you can see, I've withdrawn 3,000, and now I'm in $564. So I'm going to look for trades with this $564 account and see if I can maximize. So this is quite simple, guys. As you can see, in my group, I'm going to teach you the fair value gap, how to trade it, and the pros and cons of using a fair value gap, and how you can use it in conjunction with other trades. So it is quite simple to trade. And then now back to jump 75. As you can see, in jump 75, I've already drawn the shadow zones that are marking the areas of confluence, and this was more like a rounding bottom. So if you want to trade a rounding bottom, you have to know that you are always looking for buy opportunities. Maybe a little bit of retests, but they are very, very, very dangerous. So I would advise you to trade a continuation on rounding bottoms. So a rounding bottom generally, from a very, very, very high perspective, it is a reversal pattern. But however, after some considerations, you can do a continuation trade on it. But however, I'm going to explain to you how I managed to see that the market was going to buy. So at this point, we are measuring the width or the radius of that line, and then we mark it as our TP. So now I'm going to buy the market and show you the magic. Let's go. So as you can see, I've bought. Let me add more positions. So as you can see, I've bought. So a rounding bottom is a very easy chart to trade because it's simple and straightforward. You are always looking for buy opportunities. So in terms of take profit, I've drawn a shadow zone there. That's a point where you can aim for the take profit. So as you can see, I made 1,000 in this trade. So it's actually very wise to close the market and then just enjoy the profit. So that's enough for today. I'm going to close the market. In terms of take profit, I always explain. I'm not going to explain on this one. So this is it. I'm going to close. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Please do not forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out when there's any important update. Also, you can join my Telegram channel. I'm going to do free mentorship and free signals. So make sure you join the link and enjoy a very, very seamless trading opportunity. So see you in the next video.